Okay, pouring rain, thunder, relaxation. There you go. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, first time I do an interview, and what do you call this? Seesaw? Or what do you call it?
Porch. It's a porch swing, I guess.
Yeah, porch swing. Yeah, good. Maybe this will calm me down. Maybe I'll do this right native style. I'll think before speaking. Okay. What do you think of the school district here in New Brunswick?
The department?
Yeah, like they have the French school district. They had the Anglophone school, the Francophone school district, the Anglophone. What do you think of that? You're a native. What do you think about all that?
Well, I think if it's appropriate for a certain class of people, like if you're from the Anglophone or the Francophone culture, sure. That's probably good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah.
But every morning I wake up in the radio. Anglophone school district, Francophone school district, Anglophone. It used to be District 11, District 13, District 15. What's with this Anglophone, Francophone thing? I don't know the background of you know how that transformation occurred when it went from districts to the Anglophone and Francophone. I'm guessing is since the province became bilingual. Okay.
Then it kind of went into the direction of splitting the districts up into the Anglophone and the Francophone districts and so on.
So is there a way, that I told this to Minister Brian Kenny, and I told Chase, a politician, about a month ago. Is there a way to tell the Indians, the little Indians that go to school, you lost the war. Welcome to the Anglophone and the Francophone school district. What do you think about all that? Or is it me that's a little bit, that exaggerates a little bit?
Well, to correct you, there was no war. To get lost, so we never lost a war. Our land was stolen, and our kids were stolen, and they were taken to either to the residential schools or to day schools, both Catholic, and then and in the foster care too. There was a big scoop where the province and the combination with the federal government and along with the church, when they decided that a certain parent or parents weren't well enough, according to their standards, to keep a kid, that they would take the kid away.
So why shouldn't we change it to a name? Even the immigrants, the Syrians arriving here and everybody, they're going to say they're going to have a new education plan in September. Is it time that they change the name to a name that everybody feels welcome? Does it bother you, or is it me that's just...
Well, it's bothered me for a long time that we don't have... there's no funding that's available, or the federal or the provincial government don't put funding towards immersion schools for the Wolastoq or the Mi'kmaq or the Passamaquoddy.
They go to Leo Hayes, huh, in Fredericton?
Yeah.
And do they have classes there?
I think so, and they have classes at Fredericton High. In fact, I teach one of the online courses for my language.
Yes.
But they're just core programs, which is it's just they sit there for 50 minutes and listen to instructions and respond, and you can't learn a language that way.
So we're trying to, it's a blog, I'm going to say it, it's bullshit.
It's a band-aid solution to
Band-Aids.
To say that they're giving our kids language where the St. Mary's program, they're really trying hard, the immersion program, to produce fluent teachers, but that process is a really difficult process. You have to really dedicate yourself.
As a native, would you put a human rights complaint to say to bring the issue to the attention of the public of this new district? I think myself, as a francophone, I think is moody Québécois. That's coming here and say, je suis francophone, je suis francophone. And this is the way it's going to be, Anglophone and Francophone. I mean, this, I hate it. I hate it, Ron. It's a blog, I'm going to say it, I fucking hate it. How do we change to a name that is nice?
Well, you know, the politics make the policies, they make the law, they make the rules. So, you know, my dad always said, you can't beat City Hall.
Oh, even the natives?
Oh yeah, even the listen. And this is more of a federal and a national occurrence that just happened within the last several weeks, where she is a native person, Judy Wilson-Raybould from British Columbia. She's the Justice Minister, and she went in front of the Assembly First Nation chiefs, and I was there, and then she announced that the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People cannot
I hate that word.
That they cannot put that into law because it would take too much time, and the process would be too difficult.
What's that? What law is that?
That's the declaration that protects our rights, and part of those rights is that government and or corporations have to get free, prior, and informed consent before they do anything dealing with resource development.
So we start by getting rid of the Anglophone and the Francophone name? I'm being sarcastic here. You're jumping around like ADHD and I'm jumping back.
Well, you know, I wish we can press reset in this whole how this province and how this country was but you know,
it's not gonna happen.
The present, Charles, is that it doesn't matter which government sits at the legislature. It doesn't matter who's there. They're going to create their own laws, and they're going to make sure that they satisfy their constituents.
Are you going to write
people who voted for them?
Are you going to voice a little complaint to the education minister about the name, just for the hell of it?
What's the use?
Then I could ask them, saying you ignored the natives issue. You know what I mean?
Well, like really, provincially, they're not responsible for the education of our people.
But your people are in their district.
Yeah, but like federally, we get, see, thing is, we get monies federally.
Federal, I know that. But the natives go at Leo Hayes. That's the Anglophone school district.
Then it filters down to the school, and they pay. You know,
shouldn't we suggest to change the name?
I bet you, Charles, 99.9% of the non-native people do not know that we're the only population that has to pay for tuition. Our kids pay for tuition. White people, white kids don't pay for. White parents don't pay for tuition. We're the only ones. And they said that we don't pay taxes. Oh, we pay taxes.
That's another issue. But the name, do you think you're going to put a little complaint? Or a little suggestion? Say, listen, guys, it's not nice when you change to a name, just a little name. It doesn't cost money to change a little name. And then it'll cost money, they'll have to change the whole goddamn thing again.
I think it'd be just me blowing in the wind, Charles.
The what?
Blowing in the wind.
Blowing in the wind, huh? Pissing in the wind, huh?
My words are just going to be...
But you can't give up, Ron. You gotta
I'm not going to give up. There's bigger fishes to fry here. Bigger fish.